guess, but like, you know, it kind of got cut off because of like the Wi-Fi, like messing around and stuff like that. And her music. Let's go to 80. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna continue this now, and since I couldn't do another live yesterday because I just passed out, but like, yeah, let's continue this, yeah. And I'm probably gonna be so loud, and my sister's still asleep downstairs. But hey, who cares? Hold on. I'll, I'll cut that type of shit, Dreamboat. The gimmick gets old fast. Oh, I remember. Bones, or rather, Deadly Dreamboat. Yeah. Said like, was signing off. Is there kissing booth too? I think that's what he said. Then that's Cupid's respond to him. What about all that fun? The fan mail we saw sticking out of your mailbox. Do people actually send you those, or did you have to write them to yourself? I just woke up, so I I still don't have that much of the voice expressions I have yesterday. So, does anyone else have a terrible question they want to ask? Any tips on the next game? What did you do to the contestant? You actually think they'll tell me anything about the games? Then stick me back here with the people playing them. Hard pass. Not even an outline, the name of it. Not even the outline, the name of it. Even if I did have that kind of intel, it wouldn't exactly be in my best interest to go sharing it with everyone. I told you you wouldn't have any information. If my expertise isn't cutting it, you're more than free to enlighten us yourself, Vic. But if you're host, shouldn't you know what the games will be? I know the cue cards they give me before it starts, that's it. You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. You really expect us to believe that guy just kneeled kneeled over on his own? Maybe he got stage fright. Oh no, something was done to him. It just wasn't me. Production controls all the punishment. They would have give that much power to someone with no experience actually running a show. Hey, so what? Were they worried? Were they worried someone would have busted up his face more than it already is? If they were doing that, I doubt it'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. Put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashlights on them. The hell do you think was going to happen? I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Mr. King, please make way to your dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it is. Wouldn't dream of it, Pink. Cupid does his best to ignore Bones as he heads out the shop. Alright, let's go with item. Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a thick glass display. So, when are you gonna prove yourself useful and break these open? What's with you in breaking things? You're so right. It is pretty shallow and predictable. Reading of what it means to be non-negotiable. Well, I'll work harder next time. Well, huh? Don't stare at it too much with that cashier around. But it's interesting there's a vent here. I'm surprised they haven't marked up the prices more. First season cigarettes cost 16 chips. That's expensive. Christ, even a box in prison didn't cost that much. It wasn't for the box, it was for a stick. Okay, the vent. You observe that there's a vent connected to the shop window. Shop vent. Enter? Wait, hold on. And enter. No. Okay. How do I exit this then? I can't buy anything. I mean, I can buy the blanket, but I'm not doing that. I'm not buying that sleeping mask either. So how do I exit this? Might as well like get X. Oh. Private suite rental? The hell do they mean by that? I thought that was already a given. Maybe it's a premium version of what we have? Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember seeing any signet hinting towards dorms. Wasn't mentioned by King of Hearts either. Even prisons has private cells. Who do they expect me to sleep then? The floor isn't carpeted for nothing. Haha, very funny. Out of everything, this is what's getting you worked up? Bones get gestured to your face. All of this doesn't happen on its own. Sucks that I actually care about comfort and hygiene, doesn't it? It's a contestant's responsibility to stay presentable. They see it as an added challenge. More like they probably blew their budget on making the facility look good on camera, and skipped on giving us the basics. For free, at least. Or they don't expect us to live long enough to worry about getting greasy hair. Regardless, it'll be beneficial to our plan to have guaranteed privacy. Yet another reason to get those chips fast. Alright. Let's talk to this. The cashier is separated by a thick transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips, and a drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. Vic whistled over at you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here. Let's go. Shift. I click shift. Run, Eddie, run. Yeah, that's what I like. That's crazy. Come on, throat. Do your job. That sounds insane. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. Great. I wonder what this bar is themed after. Kind of on the nose, yeah. Don't you mean kind of on the nose? Oh wait, I think that's how he says it. We got it at least. Whoa. Looked cozy. It should have been deeper. There's only a curtain. The entire bar's gonna know that you're up to here. This is more of a changing room style than anything. What the hell are you talking about? Still not the worst I've had to work with, though. I'll give it a 3.4 over 5. Why you still like that? Why bro still like that? If you're looking for something to drink, it doesn't seem like service has started yet. Can they really legally serve drinks here? Before it's a holding facility. It's a reality show. The least inhabitants for the contestants, the better the TV. I guess. Doesn't seem to be open yet, but likely serves actual drinks. Ugh! First bartender getting here. This is the worst service ever. What the hell? What the hell was that, bro? I hate Elise. I hate you. I hate you so much. How dare you? I hate you so much. I'm not doing that ever again. I'm totally throwing my glass at their head once they show up. Are you that eager for service to start? I'm more interested in whatever's in their pants. That's crazy. Start at a point, huh? when aren't I for wallets? Oh, that's what you meant. too tired for this. It has been a while since I was able to spend my night at a nice bar. Person didn't exactly have any specific drinks on the menu. Okay. I am so sorry for what I did for Elise. I'm not doing that again. Plant. You want me to interact with the plant. You don't want me to interact with the tables. You want to interact me with a plant. A decorative plant. Uh-huh. And a sitting table or whatever. Yeah, oh. Uh-huh. That's it? No. I already talked to you. I didn't talk to you? No, I did. I did talk to you. I also talked to you. What else am I missing? Can I go and help wanted? Is that for us? Are you expecting to work here? It does look so desperate, but they did not mention different ways to make more chips. At least they didn't. At least they aren't making us do community service with no pay.
Boo! Isn't that what the games are for? Who the hell would want to spend the time they have here working?
I agree. There are better ways. Alright, hold on. The Hanged Man? What kind of name is that? That's crazy. Doesn't look to be much else here. Let's go. That seems to be everything.
Talk about a slog! I should have asked production for confirmed cues by the time I win. I might have blisters.
It's definitely a bigger set than last season. Lots of room for mistakes. How so? Here's a tasteful new decoration not to your liking. You see anything out of place in the shop? The vent. The vent. There was a vent out of the view from the shopkeeper. It seems real too. It wasn't just set dressing. I could feel a breeze coming out of it.
Surprised they're even able to get enough air down here. Just think of all the carbon monoxide poisoning we're missing out on.
Given the bigger space for contestants and amenities, I doubt they were as thorough in designing the greater infrastructure. The place is a mess, blind spots and barely throughout weak points everywhere. And don't even get me started on the guard placement. I understand there were more fights in the past and they want to avoid placing contestants with workers as much as possible, but it's a real shit show. What are you getting at? The vent is in there leads behind the stage. I want you to steal the medkit from the shop and bring it back to me. Finally, something to do.
I wanna go! I can make a new distraction! I can make a mean distraction!
Not you. You'll be with me. I have something else in mind for you and can't risk you getting caught. What about me? What's my job? You'll be with Bones.
Because you can risk getting caught!
Well, there goes my cover. What's that supposed to mean? It means what you think it means. You're way too noticeable. You're intimidating and obvious, and to make things worse, you can't lie for shit. The second somebody sees you, I'm gonna get roped in by proximity. Not the one wearing clown makeup and several dangling chains. Do you realize how loud you are with all that crap? First of all, it's skeleton, dumbass. And second of all, it's a hell of a lot less conspicuous. What? Oh my god. Than you. Whatever. Gentlemen, I want this done before interviews start back up. Interview starts back up. I guess I said. Well, I'm sure it's possible. It won't happen if you keep pulling one another's pigtails. If you keep pulling one another's pigtails, yeah.
Aw, I just when it was getting good. I would have loved to see you scratch each other's eyes out.
Fine. It's not like he's making it past his first game anyway. This is the last time we'll have to talk if I'm lucky. What a kit, anyway. Doesn't it make more sense to go out for chips? I'll fill you in later. If you want things to go smoothly, I suggest you be punctual about it. We will be waiting in the bar. Okay. Hey Bones, we're back here. We're here together. Oh, mess. Can I talk to him? So, how was it? Huh? Hold on. Where the hell is the one that I put my mask? Are we gonna start talking about Benny? Roulette. By the looks of that footage on the stage, it seems like he got you quite riled up, or whatever. He? Jesus, does it kill you if you don't end everything you say with a question? Benny, obviously. Sorry, didn't realize you'd met him already. Nah, just overheard his name during your sorry attempt at getting his attention on stage. Answer the question. It was fine. It went about as well as it went for anybody. At least anybody that made it out. So, you push around anyone that you happen to be playing a game with because it went great for me? Well, we clearly weren't as lucky. The only reason I was pushing around Benny was because I was making a little stressed. I was maybe a little stressed given the circumstances. Now, would you and everyone else please drop it? So, you really just attack anyone when you're stressed? Maybe the crybaby would have been a better choice as our muscle if that's the case. Christ, does it kill you not to be such an annoying prick all the time? In the form of question again? In the form of question again. Aw, getting grumpy. Sounds like the big guy needs a hug. He quickly slapped his hand away before he's able to wrap it around your shoulder. Don't touch me! Keep that up and only... and the only makeup we'll be putting on tomorrow will be to cover your black eye. Oh wow, they weren't kidding about calling you a bull. I'm surprised you don't have a nose ring to go along with it. Maybe I can pierce it for you once we're done. Should have just gone with the cosmologist. Ouch, that's harsh even from you. Do you really have so little faith in us? A bit. I doubt we'll get very far with this when Fig didn't even bother giving us a plan to work off of. A plan for pinching something quick? You're a criminal, aren't you? Or are you one of those, I didn't do anything, I'm innocent, meh meh, where's my due process? They got me locked up for something I didn't even do types. So, do we have one or not? Thankfully, you aren't actually doing any of the works. You saw the vent earlier. I grabbed the goods and I'll give you the signal when I've gotten the chips and you can let me back out. Chips in the first aid kit. That's what I said. I should have expected you to go for the money. Vic won't be happy if he catches you doing something like that. You going to tattle? Didn't say that. Don't get your panties in twist. Something tells me he wouldn't mind. So, I guess I'll be handling the cashier. It's what you're here for. Not like I blame you, by the way. You're handling the cashier? For attacking Benny. Usually deserves a solid punch to the head.
So you guys two met, did you? I know you guys are exes, I just know it. I just know you guys have met before. I know you and Benny have some kind of relationship before.
Okay, now I'm confused. Do you know him or not? Ladies first. Your question gets cut off by Bones shoving you into the shop. What is it? I don't see a cashier. Lucky us, maybe they're on break. Or restocking. They could just be out of view on the other side. Only one way to find out. Right. Should one of us make sure the coast is clear before the other one follows? Follows? Sorry, but I prefer working alone. Even having you around to open the vent is throwing me off my rhythm. Then what do you want me to do? Surely you don't need me to hold your hand through every step. Guard the entrance, what else? I'm not sure, I... Quit your whining, I'll be quick. Bones slips into the vent, you don't even hear anything as he moves out of the view. Asshole. You suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear chatter coming from the entrance before it comes to a jeering halt upon seeing you.
Shit, is that? Do you think he's here to spy on us?
I think he's staring at the plant? I don't blame him. It's a solid plant. He looks so silly over there.
Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. I felt like
They've said these exact words before when we were in their team. Well,
he's a little watering. Who knows what he's planning to do to us?
you think the bull will show up in your nightmares tonight? That's not... It's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural, nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not scared of him.
Then
did you need to piss your pants over just seeing him? I did not piss my pants.
confront, keep staring at the wall. You know I can hear you guys from here, right?
I'm not associated with them.
Well, what a brave leader. And loyal too.
Shut up, I'm just being cautious. You two could learn from having a bit more tact. Besides,
Vega turns her attention away from the others instead of to you.
he's the one who's standing around the shop of all places without actually looking at any of the items. And the shopkeeper's nowhere to be found. Just look, he's obviously planning some dastardly heist to take away precious resources and sip them off as collateral. What are you up to, Bull?
Lay off it. You've accused like 4 people of that now.
And we've yet to see any evidence of the contrary.
He's literally just standing there. Besides, I could ask you the same question. You could? You could? Yeah, like why are you so stuck on investigating the other contestants? Are you looking for a weak point or something? And why does your costume look so dorky? What dark plan are you cooking in all those unnecessary pockets? Perhaps you're secretly the mastermind pulling all the strings here. Whoa, what a twist. See, I make a pretty good paranoid cosmologist, don't I? Maybe we should switch roles. Which role would I be? You'll make a pretty killer brutal bull, but I'll have to double check with the other guy. Gates, how green's your thumb?
Kobe and Poppy, stop getting distracted. And my suit does not look dorky. Regardless, we're here to simply investigate the area. We needed to bother you unless you bother us.
Or become someone worth investigating.
Whoa, double twist. The bull's the mastermind. We're simply retracing our steps. We want to get a better layout of the area. As long as you stay out of our way, we'll leave without any disturbance.
Fine by me. I've got no problem with that, with it. You lean against the wall and patiently wait while they dig through the area, checking the corners and past the locked items, likely for potential cameras.
Psst, I've got the goods. Shh, I've got a problem. There's company here.
So, get them to leave.
It's not that easy.
Are you really this bad at talking to people? My role is Brutal Bull. I'm not exactly known by friends for my subtlety. You have friends? Shut up. Who are you talking to? Uh, follow my lead. Just divert the attention somewhere else. Lay on the charm. Lay on the charm, brute force it? What if I brute force it? If I brute force it, brute force it, y'all. None of your business. Ah, sorry. Plants do need some privacy after all. I'll leave you to it. Gobin turns the other way to inspect a different area. Does he think I was talking to the plant? That worked? That worked? What was that? Nothing.
You know, denying it makes you look more suspicious, right?
Hmm. I'm gonna try convincing them. I know the best way is to intimidate them, but I'm gonna convince them anyway.
I hate the shop so much. It makes me so angry. I just need to take a break.
Oh my god, I'm 20% again? Be quiet and say where I am for a sec. Sorry. Hold on. Damn it. Why am I 20% again? This sucks, bro. Be quiet and stay where I am for a sec. Sorry. I swear to God, if you fuck this up for all of us. Wow, you really do. Wow, yeah, I'm just in a mood to break stuff right now. You're so bad at this, Eddie. You're so bad at this, bro. Is that something you'd want us to help with? No, I don't want you guys caught in the crossfire between me and the walls. Very understandable.
It is?
Yeah, what's not to understand about a man and his passion, hatred for other modern architecture? Yeah, yeah, man. Besides, I was finished looking around if you both were.
Well, let's not leave so soon. Puppy was may still need to.
If I had to do another sweep, I'll probably kill myself.
Can you stop saying that? But if there's nothing more of note here, I suggest we should continue normally.
Back to the bar then?
Shh, not in front of Bull.
Why? What's the harm in him knowing we're getting some drinks?
Right, yes, drinks.
Let's go then. We don't want to keep that bartender waiting. Solid exit. Good delivery.
Son of God, we'll see you.
What? Are you okay in there? You didn't get stuck, right? Bones? Bones! You can open the vent back up now.
God, don't scare me like that.
But it's on the theme. it's seeing a skeleton poking out from the dark reality. Really that spooky to you? Were you spotted? If I was, I wouldn't be that good at my job, now would I? Besides, you aren't really in a position to start criticizing others for being conspicuous. What the hell was that D- performance? Was the shopkeeper there? Sure, but they weren't such a problem. Stop messing around. What do you mean by that? That they weren't a problem? That you don't need to worry so much they didn't see me. The cash register is next to where the cashier sits. It's kind of hard to get into the corner if the person's sitting right there. Don't worry, I didn't do anything to them. That seems more your style than mine. Seems like avoiding work. Their uniform was missing. For all I know, it was a janitor that got lost during their break. They were just passed out in the corner. Passed out. You think someone else already broke in? I couldn't tell if they were just asleep or if they were knocked out. I didn't exactly want to stop and ask them. Right. Well, thanks for telling me anyway. What's got you so antsy? Don't tell me you're such a goody two shoes that you've never stolen anything before. Just don't want us getting caught, is all. Sneaking around is one thing, but taking shit from the shop is another. Well then, all we have to do is not get caught. Considering it's me you're working with, I'm the last person you'd have to worry about messing up. Worry about yourself, yeah? Sure. Let's go to the bar. Okay. Poppy is in the vents. I don't know if they're gonna be officially like, get their plan to go like to that vent because they don't have the crowbar and Eddie wasn't there and who knows. Took you both long enough. What did you find? You hold out the first aid kit. He immediately snatches it out of your hands and starts gunning on it. Damn. And how many chips? Unfortunately, there wasn't much in the register. I don't think many people have bought anything yet. Bones drops a few stray chips into Vic's hand. You're actually giving that to him? I expected you of all people to at least want a cut. Says the guy who spent all his time standing around a vent. Was gathering information. If he was going to risk getting caught stealing, it would have been be just for these. Vic takes the first aid kit from Ellie's hands and holds it under his arm. Now we wait. For?
What?
You suddenly hear someone's yelling from afar. That. You step into the shop and see the kid that was partnered with Sandbag arguing with the shop attendant.
What do you mean it's sold out? We weren't out that long.
Long enough to forget their other customers, apparently.
Hey, wait, that's supposed to be ours. Nah, it's last come, last serve, don't you know?
He means the opposite.
They don't seem to be injured. What reason would they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got it from Shark Bag before we could.
Well, I guess that's kind of right.
What are you Scalways planning at?
Playing at. As the equestrian already guessed, no, we don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, it'll be open to negotiate a way where we both can get what we want. Chips? What else?
20, I presume.
Well, not so fast, horse girl. You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and don't get me started on the shipping. We'll be open to resell the first aid kit starting at 35. 36?
But that can't be right. Isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually.
But we barely have enough for that. It would have leave us with almost nothing. You sure? You sure you could have sworn we saw you just coming out of the gambling hall? I kind of want to defend them since the I want to defend them since basically I already know what they're gonna say on to intimidate them. How much do they have? Oh my god, I knew bringing this guy along was a mistake. I mean, we each got 5 chips to start, right?
Sounds more than others.
But what I'm saying is that everyone is broke right now. Maybe we should. You feel a harsh shove as Vic grabs your jacket label and pulls you aside. Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Gates? I get the gimmick. We extract people that need a time sensitive item for money. But they're the only people that need this right now, and we don't even know if they have the money for it. Besides, we got it for free. We make a profit of them no matter how much it cost. I didn't ask for advice on how to run a business. I know it's been easy to forget with a nice conversation exploration. But we are no holding facility with express permission of the state to execute and punish inmates. I know as much as you want to be, you're not sharp. You're not here as a business associate, you're here as our brute. If you want things to go back to how they were outside, you shouldn't have committed the crime you did. Don't get in my way. Vic turns back to the group and lets go of your jacket as the kid approaches, pulling something from his pocket.
Wait, what if he offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips that you want.
Sorry, kid. That's kind of it, just what we want.
What about this? It's a real antique. Trust them. Trust me. It's a handmade and has 1,000 stories with it, honest.
Sailor!
Do you really think we'll be interested in some old beat up hand no down? We're, s- we're restoring you, not running a charity.
Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious?
Aye, it works perfectly.
I suppose it'll do. Though, word of advice, you really need to work on your negotiation skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kid,
While still leaving us with one chip each, correct?
while still leaving with one chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here. See, yes.
Just give us what we paid for and be off. We've had enough.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'm sure Vic hates us now. Vic looks over the compass as he turns on his heel and out of the shop. The other two follows after in his shadow. For for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Sarah looks up at you to respond, but she steps between you and cuts him off.
Your actions speaks volume louder than your words, bull. I'll suggest you stay with your herd. Wouldn't want to be left behind.
Damn, I thought she'd like us. I actually did that. I actually did that to maybe like she'll actually like us. But no, she still hates us. Oh well. You leave.
You competing is a conscious race or something. Keep up.
Just got distracted. What's keeping you three anyways? Counting of everything we made. At least cough it up. We're still behind.
Ugh, fine.
Elise drops a handful of chips into Vic's hand. Split from the first aid kit is only 30. Would have been higher if you didn't trade for your garbage. Plus the spare change in the shop is 4. Plus Elise winning brings our total to 66 chips. Bones and I each started with 5 as they assumed did gates, so this should be enough to bring everyone to 20. Vic distributes the 16 chips in the winning bag to the group. You gained 15 chips.
You said you only needed 60. Give me back the 6 extra.
Vic rolls his eyes and distributes the 6 extra chips back to Lise. Wait, 66 minus 34. Does that mean Elise started with 32 chips?
What? Is it that nonsensical?
Guess training your roulette partners as test does make things easier. But if you started with so much, what was the point of sharing it with us? They ended up with the same amount they started with, regardless. Think of it as a profit sharing bonus.
And they'll get used to it.
Elise lends their chips. Chips. We split the profits, and they score on any assets we're able to get through the VIP room. The chips give all of us entry inside. Then we all 4 of us getting access. There's better odds of us finding something good before anyone else is able to get there. Speaking of which, we're running tighter on schedule than I thought we would. Bones, how fast would you be able to unlock the door without the bolt you saw on Cupid's door? Fast, just lead the way. A giant window that looks over the gambling hall downstairs. Seems to be a station where you can play craps for chips. Seems to be more discreet, vintage version of the loud and cheap slot machine downstairs. Unlike the gambling hall slots, it has the higher cost of entry but no better limit.
I don't get what the others two are drooling about. Other joints way better. It's just like reading a book with no pictures in it.
Authorized personal only. It's locked shut.
Blah, it doesn't even have a doorknob I can peek into. Where does this crummy door lead anyway?
This will be the back entrance to the host's dressing room we've been looking for. What if the room's still occupied? All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about anymore. No time to lose. If he's any good at his job, he'll be gone by now. Bones takes out a lockpick. That's your lucky charm? That's your lucky charm? No, I smuggled it in by shoving up my ass. Of course it's my lucky charm.
See? I told you this is gonna be something lame and useful.
All yours. Holy shit, it's so pink. A series of gaudy outfits, mainly consistent of nude suits and western wear with the occasional dress-down blazer thrown in for good measure. They're all in flashy shades of pink and red.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bones seems equal parts elated and mortified looking at them. Despite how cheap everything else in the room is, I don't know why I'm surprised at the quality of drinks matches. A few frozen tea with dinners, water bottles, and a couple beers.
How funny would it be if you came back and there wasn't any food in here?
How would you even plan on heating them up?
Oh, I wouldn't eat these. I was planning on throwing them in the fountain.
Ah. A letter Oldman. Huh? Underneath it, you found 20 chips stashed away. I'm gonna share it with the group.
Ooh, what'd you find? You got something, boy? What do you smell over there?
Stop. Are there any stale crumbs you wanted to share with the class? I found 20 chips. Figured we could split it. We thought our host would be happy with us loading his stash. Do you not want it? Nah, it's part of the appeal. Hand it over. More importantly, we have it than him anyway. It's not his life on the line. Good find. You gained 5 chips. A stack of VHS tapes. They all seem to be past seasons of Bet and Forgive. A bed. Looks similar to the one from your cell. A phone. I hadn't realized there was access to the outside this far down. It may just be for stuff calls. I doubt it reaches anywhere outside. Why was there someone you wanted to call? Why was there someone you wanted to call? Yeah, my husband. A desk covered in mail criticizing the show. Huh. A trash can filled with fan mail in support of the show. Hey, I was right. The automatic lock I was talking about lines up back here and with a click it disarms itself, making the door totally accessible. So, we can use this door now? Was that really all for one little shortcut? A shortcut with access to the host room. As long as he doesn't catch us here, I'd say it's a fair trade. Oh. Vic whistles over to everyone. An extra bonus for the trouble. Vic drops 5 chips each in everyone's hand. Wow, 5 whole chips. What a savior. There'll be more if you make it past the next game. I know it may seem like nothing, but there's a much bigger payout I had in mind. Learn to invest. Another job? If you're willing to help again. Though it may be more work on your part than opening a vent.
Was that seriously all you made him do? He was more useless than I thought.
I'll think about it. Just don't count on me showing up. Don't have to ask me twice. An echoing clamor can be heard outside the dressing room. Contestants, if you have not yet been called on for interviews, please proceed backstage.
What? I didn't even get to check underneath the fridge. I saw something scurrying. I bet there's a There's a nest of sorts in there, and I want it!
A nest of what? Of sorts. This won't be the last time we're here. Let's head out before they send security to escort us. Bones double checks that the lock on the door has been bypassed before the group makes their way backstage. Well, good luck with interviews.
Don't be yourselves.
Okay.
Don't get any funny ideas. Just because you bested me once doesn't mean it will happen again.
Just because you bested me once doesn't mean it will happen again. You said that. What? I'm not trying to beat you. Best you, I made an assessment on behalf of my defenseless compatriots. You tried, whatever. Push your luck once more and I doubt you'll. Okay, I'm back. The Wi-Fi went out again, but here we are again. Yay, yippee. Oh, someone's here.
Hi again.
Yeah, me too. I just woke up like minutes ago, and like my voice acting still sucks, and like but yeah, we're here anyway. So,
As of
hi.
as of now, I'll trust the role they gave you above the role you seem to be auditioning for.
How was your sleep? Look, I just figured apologizing would be a good first step to letting you know I don't want any bad blood.
I suppose it is.
But I look forward to seeing any meaningful changes for myself, Gates. Prepare yourself well for interviews. I trust you to be true to your character on the stage. I'll try to be. Guess it's as good. Oh, come on, man! Are you serious? Why so serious? Can you still hear me? Wait, can you still hear me? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, you said something, but then it disappeared because. Wait, can you hear me still? Hello? Wait, please come back. No, not this again. Stop. I don't know what that is, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna know. Oh my god, Dane, can I have your phone real quick? Can I have your phone real quick? Oh, the one you're using then. I don't want to open your phone. Give me the one you're using. Gotta use this. Whoa. Or you're not using your phone anyway. Oh wait, you don't have Wi-Fi. I forgot. Yeah. How are you supposed to know the Wi-Fi is back if it's turned off? Oh, the Wi-Fi's back. I think. Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi's back. Hold on. Hero session? That is insane. That's actually insane, dude. Hello? Oh. You can hear me. Okay. I'm good now. Here you go, Dane! I can't see the chat anymore, though. I can't see the chat anymore. Oh well. I can't see the chat anymore! Guess there's as good as first step as any. This is like the same conversation they have. So let me just skip that. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. As soon as they notice you approaching, they pull down their cat mask to cover their face as if it's block you from talking to them.
You again.
Just wanted to wish you good luck during interviews.
Maybe I will if you stop stalking me.
Hey, we were in the shop first.
I thought you were alone.
Spill off the tongue.
Yeah, right. I've done some investigation back in my days, and I know the face of the guilty when I see one. I actually helped arrest a serial killer once. It was a pretty hot topic in Modens for a while, actually. You've probably heard of the case.
Technically, we've all been declared guilty.
My point is that you're making it obvious you and your accomplice have been up to something behind all of our backs. Maybe even something that's against the rules.
Didn't you also do the same?
Could say the same about you.
Deny it all you want. I'm going to figure it out sooner or later. They don't call you paranoid for nothing.
We'll see who's paranoid.
How are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. Oh, this is the same one. The same one as well. Before we talk to Vic, we're going here. Oh, no. Benny, no. It's so boring without the thing. The live thing. Maybe I should relive again. Doesn't hurt to